Well, where would we be if I posted this on March 8th? Right now, we're doing a lot of Pisces. Mercury is in Pisces, and the big exciting thing that's going to be happening shortly here, if we can just look at it really quick. In March, we are gliding with Mercury goes through Pisces really quick, and by the time it's on the 11th here, um, it's going to enter into Aries, and that's going to change communications levels in a lot of people. And so it's going to be in Aries for the next 2 months, which is pretty heavy duty. I do know one person with Mercury in Aries, and it's funny, the Mercury in Aries people, they are kind of, their voices are even raspy. Sometimes they're they will kind of just say harsh things a lot, not just a little bit like me, but they are constant. Uh, like I said, their voices might be um, scratchy all the time. The Mercury and Aries, the Aries, well, they're rough and tumble kind of people, but they're actually very warm people. The Sun in Aries, they're actually very deep feeling people. I'm just trying to stick up for my ascendant, Aries ascendant, and boy, with Mercury going over my ascendant, I know I should be playing music and writing music and just playing music and communicating through that, but I feel like I have a few articles I may have to write. I don't know. Communications may be something that comes up for the Aries people, and in general, the cardinal signs will be affected. Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn, all of those will be having a rough and tumbled time in communications, especially the Aries, but I think with all of them, they should be careful, right, of what they say, how they say it, what they say. Yes, for the Aries especially, the Aries, we don't back down from just shooting back at some people. We can kind of see from where people are coming, and then we have the energy reserved just for shooting back. That's just the fact about the beautiful Aries part of the organism. If we didn't have that, we wouldn't survive very well. And it's not really a thing of arrogance or being mean or anything. It's more like, it's the one that catches the ball instead of lets it hit in the face. Catches it and throws it back. And the kids are now playing real time fun stuff like now. We're not even at 3 minutes here, and I feel like turning it off, because it's just a lot of energy that I'm expending to do this. It's Pisces time, and I have been I've already learned with the Pisces in the Neptune in Pisces doing something with my Venus. I have been under the influence of that thing because when we look at my chart, my 5 planets in Libra. This is kind of how you do astrology. It's one of the facets. 5 planets in Libra. That means that they're all in the rulership of Venus because they're in Libra. Venus is the ruler of Libra. So then you look at my Venus, it's over there being opposed by Neptune in, in Pisces. I have just had to pay attention to what I'm going through. It's very mystical. There's definitely romance. There's a love life. There's a spiritual connection. There's a spiritual life. There's interdimensional. Now it's like very thin. I just learned about the fourth dimension. It's like the biggest um, medium through where all possibility, kind of what I understand is. I guess my understanding would be just the Akashic record. I guess is there for the dipping in and out of, and But how that I tie in the fact that my cat, who died just immediately, started visiting me, within 24 hours, I would see her just pop into view. See, I've been doing this thing. I tried to talk about it here, and I don't know if we'll ever do it because it's a different state of consciousness, which I'm pretty sure it's like, you know what, this is what we're supposed to do, especially in the daytime. I tried to explain that because the daytime is full of, pardon me, I had a really good salad, and I can tell I have spinach right on my teeth. Um, the daytime is by the time, see, well, here it happens around about 4:30 that the traffic starts to roaring, and they all are trying to get down off of the mountain to go work in the bigger cities, San Diego or even LA maybe, but San Diego's a big one. And it's just gotten so loud, especially, I noticed it for the first time like 20 years ago. I was like, I've never heard that roar and that rush, and it happens. It's pretty much like there's a highway coming through here where the GPS says, hey, you can go this way in San Diego, and it's like people do drive through here, and it's not really that safe when there's a ton of snow on the roads, so it doesn't happen, But no, it's happening just because there's people living up here more, and they're going off the hill, and they're working off the hill. Um, and I don't know how comfortable those people can possibly be, except for if they hate each other, and most of them do, especially, the narcissist thing. They are in hate of everybody, and everybody would rather them go and work, and then, but with the, sorry, the scenario is tenfold, is that people will immerse themselves in work just to avoid a decent human association. It's the money that keeps that buffer between, like I said, it's a sick notice or a sick excuse, like you need for the school to say, I just couldn't arrive, I couldn't be here, but except for the school is reality itself and the truth therein, which includes how are we socially. And with money, somehow, whatever it's geared to, like, say, more like what's behind it, definitely isn't the socialist system. If it's that TV over there blaring and it's dictating everything to us, that's a communist right there. We have yet to see the SM, social media, was supposed to be a little glimmer of maybe we can have, if there is such a thing as a socialist system, but it's like, well, what does that mean? Because people think it's happening in Russia and stuff. It's like, no, actually, nothing is happening anywhere as long as we stay ignorant to that there's like one intelligence that has, now they own electricity and they just light the place up. They own that element, and that includes, that's saying a lot. You can mass produce information as well as, like, of course, the first thing that would happen before TVs, right, would be the printing press, and just get that electrified and make as many horse-shitting books as possible for fake education as possible, and that's who is fully encapsulating mankind away from the potential of being human beings. Okay, kids, next we're